Well, one of my favourite things to do when I was at intermediate was take part in the school science fair, and Room 1 here at Omokoroa number 1 school are doing that at the moment. They're working on these science projects, coming up with hypotheses and all that fun sort of stuff. So why don't we go into the class now, see who we can find and see what they're getting up to. Well, now I am in Room 1 at Omokoroa number 1, and these guys are doing some really cool stuff in terms of their school science fair. So what are your names?
I'm Ethan.
I'm Leah.
Nice to meet you guys. So what year are you guys at school, Leah?
8.
Yeah,
Year 8.
perfect. So is that like the last year at Omokoroa number 1?
Yeah.
Cool. So where does everyone usually head off to after that?
Girls, boys, Otamotai.
Yeah.
Bethlehem College.
Cool. All the colleges in Tauranga. Now, what have you guys been working on in class lately?
Our science and technology fair thing.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So what date do you guys have to have everything finished by?
First week of next term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, so not much time left, but what are you working on? What's your kind of thing about?
I am doing watch if a cap speeds up your time when you're swimming. So if when you wear a cap, does it not when your hair's out, does it slow you down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So so what kind of stage are you at in doing your whole science fair project at the moment?
Just starting.
Yeah. So you've just come up with your idea, and what are you going to have to do from there?
Well, I have to do my testing, and I have to write all up my equipment and my hypothesis and all that stuff.
Yeah. So what do you think is going to actually happen?
I think it will slow you down by at least a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. And you'll have to like try, because I guess you do a lot of swimming then?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
4 times a week.
Oh, far out. So you'll have lots of testing time then. And I guess you'll have to try and like swim at the same pace every time, to test that?
I'm testing other people, so I have my timer, so they have to swim 200 metres and yeah.
Yeah.
And I time them with the cap and with the cap off.
Sounds good. It sounds like you'll come up with some interesting results. And what about you, Ethan? What are you working on?
Well, I'm working on a homemade hovercraft and see if it'll float on 4 or 5 surfaces for one water, but I think that might fail. So yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, so that sounds super legit, creating your own hovercraft. So how are you actually going to make it?
Well, I'll glue the bottle cap onto the top of the CD. Then I'll put the balloon, blow it up with the air, put that onto the top of it. But first, before I do any of that, I need to put the sellotape on the bottom and put holes in that, glue that, then I'll do it and then just pop that up and see if it'll hover.
So how did you find out how to make that?
My dad was sitting on the couch one night and he was looking on his iPad. Oh, which one? Yeah, I did have an idea, but he said it would be too hard. Parents.
Yeah, totally. So what surfaces are you actually going to try out?
Wood, water, concrete and lino.
Nice. Sounds very good. Well, good luck with that, and let's go and see what the rest of the class are doing for their science fair. And now finally we're with Ezra, who is working on a very interesting project. What are you doing for science fair?
I'm testing which burger will have the most mould.
That's awesome. What do you think is, like, what are you actually testing? Which kind of burgers?
McDonald's, Burger King, Burger Fuel, Wendy's and a homemade one.
Okay, so what's your hypothesis at the moment?
My prediction is that McDonald's will take the longest to grow mould and the homemade one will take the shortest amount of time to grow mould.
Yeah, totally agree. I reckon that's what I would guess as well. So why do you think the McDonald's one will take longer to grow mould?
There's so many artificial stuff in it.
Yeah, but it is delicious, don't you think?
It really is.
Yeah, out of those 5, which would be your most preferred burger to eat?
Probably Burger King.
Yeah, I do love Burger King. What do you usually order when you go there?
BK chicken.
Yum, it's so good. Yeah, maybe you could even that would be another thing to test, because I know KFC do some burgers, and that would be interesting to see the difference between I don't know, chicken and beef or. Cool. So what kind of burgers are you going to be ordering when you go?
Just the basic hamburger.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Yeah.
none of the lettuce or anything.
Dad went and ordered them like a week ago, and he asked for no lettuce and sauce.
Yeah.
And they like looked at him pretty weird because he had like a whole lot of packets of different burgers beside him when he was ordering the other ones. It was really funny.
And that would be really dry to eat, eh?
Really dry.
Yeah, that'd be not my favourite kind of burger. Okay, cool. So are you guys doing it like just by yourselves, or are you working in
No,
pairs or anything?
just by ourselves.
Yeah.
But we get Mum and Dad to help us as well.
Yeah. So that's awesome that your dad went and bought the burgers for you. And what are some of your mates doing for the science fair?
I know Russell, my mate, he's doing a technology one, and he's creating stick thing so that when he opens his desk it doesn't fall down on him.
Oh,
And he
nice.
puts it in place and it just holds his desk up for him.
Yeah.
Yep. And I think you've already done Ethan, but yeah, Ethan's doing that hovercraft thing.
Yeah, that one sounds super
that's
interesting.
pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, do you reckon you'll try help him make some hovercrafts?
Hopefully, yeah.
It sounds like it would be really fun to make. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for chatting to us, and I'm really looking forward to hopefully seeing some photos of the science fair, and good luck to everyone who's taking part.
Thank you.